what's up? It's Kamaray and I'm back with another video. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe down below to my channel. This is Kamaray Music TV and I'm Kamaray. Y'all, I totally forgot to come on here and do an On the Run 2 review for y'all. That's right, I went to the concert, I went to the tour. Super excited. As you guys know, or if you don't know, I've been so busy just moving to Houston and transitioning out of the military. Is crazy around here right now, but I had to come on here and do a review on my girl's show. Y'all know Insecure is off, so in case you don't have anything to do, tune in to my Insecure playlist. It has all the reviews from season 2 and season 3, so catch up on it on the HBO app and then hit up them reviews and comment down below or comment on those videos what you guys think as you go along. But anyway, we're not here to talk about Insecure or Issa Rae. We're here to talk about Beyonce and Jay-Z On the Run tour number 2. So, like I said, I'm in the process of moving to Houston, so it was only right that my husband and I went to Beyonce's On the Run show in Houston. So we went to the first night. She had 2 nights in Houston, but we went to the first one because it was on a Saturday. Sunday left me enough time to get on back home. So, you know, back to work because I'm still in the military. So, you know, we're getting ready. We get a hotel down the street from the place and I'm getting excited. I got my little outfit going. I did not buy my tickets when she first came out and said that they were having the tour, because I've always thought Beyonce's shows are just way too much for me. I got hella other priorities. And you know, although I enjoy her as an artist, I'm realistic when it comes to my funds. Things that I like to put money in, or things that I do put money in, have longevity, or you know, or there's other things that we're trying to do. So I didn't think we were gonna be able to make it to the show, because I was seeing that, you know, a good seat was gonna be $300, $400, $500. I was like, we got other things we need to be paying for. So as time was going on, I was seeing all the videos. I was getting more and more hype, like, oh my gosh, wish I could go. So long story short, I hear about something called Club Carter, and so I log on to Ticketmaster and I'm like, let me see what Club Carter is. So I find out Club Carter is tickets or a wristband that where you get to go to the show, but you don't get a seat. But you're right, I mean, you can touch the stage. It's like right there, right? And so I started thinking, like, okay, I'm gonna be standing for probably about 3+ hours. You know, my knee be acting crazy, my feet be acting crazy. Obviously can't wear heels. But is this how I want to see the show? And so I started thinking about it a little bit more. I think the ticket was about $260 each. And I started thinking, you know, that's a hairstyle right there. But I started to think about it and I was like, you know what? I think we can do this. Because of where we're gonna be at and how close we're gonna be, is totally worth it. So me and my husband, we get these Club Carter tickets. Now it wasn't Club Carter VIP, which was a whole nother step up, probably about $600 more for your ticket, maybe about $700 more. But we got Club Carter. So I'm still not really knowing what we're about to get into. I'm thinking it's gonna be long Six Flags type of lines. We're gonna be waiting all day long. We gotta show up early. That was not my experience at all. So it's probably, the show was supposed to start about 7:15, and you know that usually means like an opener, the DJ comes out, all this stuff. And so I was hearing that Beyonce don't even really come on stage till about 9:30. But you guys have to understand, I was still under the assumption that we were gonna be waiting in these long lines because we don't get a seat. And you know, because I still wanted to be close, not standing behind 15 tall people, because I remember when I was little, I went to the Michael Jackson concert and we were standing, and if you were short, you just couldn't see. You were out of luck. So, you know, we show up and we gotta walk around to this other side, this VIP side, where we get our wristbands and had to show your ID to get your tickets, and you walk through this thing. Now you see the VIP people, they're getting like lanyards and they're getting like the whole 9, right? So we're walking, and it's like we're not walking backstage, but kind of in that ramp area where, because it was at the NRG Stadium, so where the athletes go to the locker room, we're like walking back there. So it's like feeling real legit, going down to the floor. These officials, they walk us out onto the floor, and you just see the amazingness of the whole stadium. I don't know if I'm gonna have pictures up, but I'm gonna try to keep pictures up for y'all up here so y'all can see. But you know, we just walk out onto the stadium floor, and it's different vendors selling the merchandise and selling drinks. And so of course my first thing was, I need a drink in my hand. So we walk over and there's two people set up to check your wristbands, and I think we had two wristbands. We had a green one, we had a yellow one. The green one was Club Carter. I don't know what the yellow one was for. So we walked through them. Then we hit this like red carpet, and there's a little carpet that says Club Carter. So we're walking through and there's two bartenders, and you know, we can see where I'm standing. I can see the stage. I see two screens, and I also see two runways. So from the footage I had seen, I knew that she was gonna be singing Resentment either to my left or to my right. But I didn't know where, and I didn't know how close I was gonna be. But I was just like getting so excited, but I was still like, don't get too excited, because once the show gets going, this place might really fill up, you know, your feet might be hurting, and then people are gonna be in the way. So I was just like, you know, just taking it all in stride. So I'm looking around, and literally everybody looks like ants. Like, as I'm looking up, everyone looks like ants. And as you guys know, I went to On the Run, the first one, but I was in the nosebleeds, and my ticket was still like $95. But this one, I was up front, like front and center, okay? So anyway, Chloe and Halle come out, and they were great. Lots of energy. You could tell they are studying under Beyonce. You know, down to the, what is in my eye? The body language, engaging with the audience, moving, singing, smiling. Like, I loved it. I love to see them perform, because they literally are like little bumblebees, like learning under Beyonce. I had no clue that they were gonna come down to where we were at afterwards. I think they were waiting to get some food, but I got to take a picture with your girls, so that was cool. And so DJ Khaled brought out all the Houston artists, you know. I think it's Trey the Truth. I'm not from out here, so don't get mad. I think it's Trey the Truth, the guy who sings H-Town for Real. They brought him out. Paul Wall, they brought him out. Bun B came out, and even Bun B was down there where we were at after. So I was really starting to feel like we is really getting our money's worth with these tickets. We down here with the celebrities, and you know, I can literally touch the stage from where I'm standing at. It was just an amazing experience. So, you know, as the time is going by, I'm just like, okay, my feet is starting to hurt. We don't have a chair. So, we could sit on the floor where we were sitting at and still kind of be out of the walkway. So we were sitting, still kind of enjoying the music and stuff. But when I tell y'all, so we got there at 6:30. Beyonce didn't come out till about 9:30, 9:45. So my feet was already hurting. I had already prepared, got me some little Nikes on. Me and my husband were drinking Douce, because you know that's the drink of the night, Douce. So we were drinking Douce, and we're just waiting. DJ Khaled actually was scratching. I was surprised. I hadn't seen him do that before, but he was scratching on the turntables. And so let me see. So all that was going on. So I can admit that I was getting a little irritated, because I'm like, why is it taking so long? But I know that I only felt that way because we had got there so early, because I thought we were gonna be in hella lines. But it seemed like not a lot of people knew about Club Carter, because there are a lot of people like in there with us, but it wasn't packed out like that. So I was wondering, you know, people probably bought their tickets early. I don't think Club Carter was available from the very beginning. So Club Carter was just like all of the beehive. I mean, like, it was people with custom designed jean jackets on where they painted her face, or you know, everybody was in like a Beyonce outfit or had her lyrics on them somehow. I mean, it was cool to be amongst my people, you know. So anyway, so the lights go out and the show is about to start, and she comes out hand in hand with her husband, and just as beautiful as you think she is in video, she is just as beautiful in person, working the stage. Now I will say that one thing I noticed about this tour was she's not too much about the dancey 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 boom cat. She's not really onto all that. It's a lot of wooing and flirting and cooing and stuff at her husband, and that's cool because it's a tour about them. I also noticed that Jay-Z was equally on the stage as much as Beyonce was on the stage. I love how the songs intertwined. You know, I was screaming at the top of my lungs. I realized I knew more choreography than I thought I knew. It was just a good vibe. So when she's walking, I'm gonna show this video. When down that runway, and I can literally see, like, I mean, see the edges, see it all. It just kind of hits me like, now I'm not gonna fan out or stand out, but I'm like recording and I'm just like, she's literally right. Like, this is your year. You've done a lot of stuff this year. You finally graduated from college. You married the man of your dreams. You got the breast reduction that you wanted. You know, a lot of things are happening for you this year, and now you get to see your favorite artist. So it was just like surreal, and then it was just like exciting, exhilarating, and then it was still like humbling because, you know, a lot of people don't get to do that. So there were girls like literally screaming, and my husband just looking like, and I was like, babe, it's okay, calm down. But it was just so cool. It was so cool. So the show went on to about 11:45. So we were there for about 5-6 hours. Our feet were crying by the end of the night, but I do believe the money was well spent. We got to see Pastor Gray. Pastor John Gray was down there eating his wings, and they had this part of the stage that came up and over our head on the floor, so that if you were in the arena seating, if you were like in the seats around, why can't I think of the doggone term? Anyway, if you were in the seats around up in the stands, then you could kind of get like a closer look to them, because they were literally on this platform, just them two, no dancers or nothing, just singing. And I'm telling you right now, I probably would have been scared, because if that thing would have stopped abruptly, they would have just fell on down. But it was just cool to kind of just see her and see him and see them just, you know, working the stage and singing to each other. Beyonce looked like she had a lot of fun on this tour, just laughing, smiling, skipping around. The bad thing is a lot of the show I had already seen, because social media has so many of the clips from the show online. I mean, just from every little show. So I was expecting like some Houston-isms. You know, I remember one tour she was on, I can't remember what tour it was, and maybe it's just her by herself. She always makes sure to add a little of the flavor from whatever city she's in. And so, you know, she did say like, I'm home, and shout out to, you know, my cousins or my family that's here. Happy birthday, Virgos. She said stuff, but it wasn't like, the show wasn't any different because of where she was at. Now, some people may feel different. Maybe she did have more energy. I don't have anything to compare it to. But I do feel like, I mean, Beyonce's energy is always going to be 100. She's always going to bring it extra tough. But I was waiting on like a chopped and screwed version of what they were singing, or, you know, just something. But we didn't really get that. Her resentment was on point. She sat there on that little mirror looking box, and when I seen that mirror box sitting down, it was on the floor right by where I was standing, and the security guard had put it there at the beginning of the show. And I said, you know what, she is gonna be right here, so I'm not moving from right here. And all the people came rushing over there to where we was at, but I said, I'm not moving from right here, because one guy had told me, he's like, I think she's gonna sing Resentment right here. And I said, what? Well, we're not moving. And sure enough, she sang it right there. I got video of that too. So it was just, should believe you, and I'll be alright. But now everything you told me really don't apply to the way I feel inside. Once upon a time, but now my suspicions Leave down in the comments what you thought about On the Run 2. Did you go? Do you wish you would have gone? What kind of questions do you have? I mean, they wrapped up the tour the other day in, it was either Vancouver or Washington, I can't remember, but they wrapped it up, so they're all done. Now, does anyone else have a feeling that they're done for a while? Like, I have a feeling that done means done. Like, she's starting to write on her Instagram now. She's got 3 kids. Like, what is next? I'm gonna show some more pictures and videos to you guys. If I have any more, I don't even really know. But just from my night that night, I literally was on cloud 9, for real. I wasn't screaming or fanning out, but I definitely enjoyed the show. I'm an avid Beehive member. Y'all see my Beyonce sorority that I've pledged to. But yeah, leave down in the comments down below what you guys thought about On the Run 2 and what are your predictions for the Carters. Coming up next, what do you think is going to happen? I'm Cameray and this is Cameray Music TV. Make sure you subscribe down below to my channel, like the video, share the video, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Cameray Music TV. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!